put it in this little area, just like that.
He's living the high life.
Oh, dude, that's the way you do it. You start them young.
She takes these big long breaths. So there's another one. Oh, there it is. There it is. What is going on, Cuffaros? Welcome back to another video here. Today is the big day, the special day. I've been talking about it for like 2 or 3 days now. And as you can tell from the title, wow, it's getting foggy. It's actually raining at the moment as well. I've been talking about this for like 2 or 3 days. Our Malaysian box turtles had babies. I knew it was gonna come. I hinted it multiple times in the past, saying, look at the female dig holes, so on and so forth. The male and the female are always close to each other, giving the hint that eventually they would lay an egg. The other night, I was on the couch playing Fortnite. This went back into Fortnite again, 1v1 on solos, and my mom rushes in. Paul, the turtle's laying an egg. Kid rushed me with a bounce pad, took him out, I took the dub, and then ran outside. And I caught this on camera. Father's watching everything go down. This little female, you can see her back legs are digging a deep hole right there. And she's about to drop some. There we go. Look at her back legs. See I'm digging the hole even deeper. Look at that. That is so cool. Wait, that hole is pretty deep. Holy moly. Man, we should have weeded before this footage. Look at all these pieces of grass coming out. But yep, she is indeed having some babies. She takes these big long breaths. So there's another one. And then drops back down, and that's her just pretty much like in labor. Having little babies, buddy. I'm gonna sit here until it happens. I'm not leaving. Look at this guy. He's like, hey, what are you doing? Oh, there it is. There it is. Look at the male. He's like, yo. Wow, that was a big egg.
That was a big egg.
That was a really big egg. I caught the last little bit of it. Oh, there goes the male flopping back in the water. There's the hole. Oh, and oh, there she goes. That was funny. Now, what are the chances at the time that happened? There was no screen here. Davis and I literally just put this up last night. Still haven't even finished it just yet, but looking good. New screen is in. But it happened right here with her tail end sticking towards us, sitting on the patio. Just pretty incredible how everything just planned out just like that. And to be honest, I'm not much of a reptile guy at all, but I do know someone that is, and that is Canon. So the first thing I did, actually he's the one that gave me these 2 turtles in the first place, was call Canon and see what his suggestions were, what to do with this egg. Leave it out in the wild, which gives it a chance of getting eaten by a raccoon, possum, birds, frogs, whatever may eat it, or call Canon, because I did know he had an incubator. I just didn't know what to put this egg in the meantime. So that's what I did. I called Canon. Calling Canon. The Malaysians laid egg.
Oh, awesome.
I saw it. I witnessed the whole thing on video and everything.
Good for you. Okay.
Okay,
what are you gonna do?
so I'm calling you and I'm recording you as of right now as well.
Hi guys.
All right.
Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get through this real quick, there, kids.
All right.
So what you gotta do is you're gonna go get a little Tupperware container, and you're gonna poke maybe a hole on each side of it. You're gonna go get something called Perlite or Vermiculite from Home Depot. They sell them in small bags. Get the Perlite. It's the white styrofoam that goes in potting soil.
Okay.
Get that, and then you should bring it to my house because I have the incubator.
Okay, that's what I was
Otherwise,
thinking.
You're not going to be able to incubate it.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
I'm not home. I'll be home tomorrow night at 7.
Okay.
I gotta go to a reptile show tomorrow, but tomorrow night at 7, and you know, if you even want, we can get this whole thing on film tomorrow.
Yeah, plan on that. Yeah, for sure.
All right, buddy. So I'll meet you tomorrow.
Okay, so I'm gonna rewatch this footage, get exactly what you said, and do just that.
Copy that.
All right, appreciate it. Thank you, Ken. All right, peace. Well, there you go. Sounds like a lot, but I got this footage to work off of. I'm sure I knew Kenan would know exactly what to do. So we got to go to Home Depot now and get exactly what he told us so that we can bring these over to his house and get him incubated. I believe he just said this one. That's just one turtle. That's what he said.
Really?
Yeah, let's go to Home Depot. Home Depot, and this is exactly what I need. Oh my gosh, Perlite is really light.
It's like styrofoam.
Hence the name. Yeah, it is pretty much like styrofoam. All right, got a bag of this. 8 quarts to be exact. And the last thing Kenan said to get was a sphagnum moss. So never seen this stuff in my life. Didn't even know Home Depot had it. But we got both materials we need for this egg. $8 to make my little turtle survive? What is it? Oh, $9.37. Gosh darn tax. And after getting those materials that Kenan told me to get, we headed on over to Kenan's house, and I strapped myself in to learn some new things about my turtles and turtle eggs.
Exciting, man. You got an egg, which I knew would happen. That's why I gave you a male and a female. And I thought you and your subscribers would love to see how turtles lay eggs. So that's awesome. I'm so stoked for you, dude. But here's what I do here at the camp when it's time to kind of get eggs ready to be put in the incubator. And the reason we put them in the incubator is because it's a controlled situation so that there's less chance of the egg getting mold or fungus or something like that.
Or getting eaten by a predator.
Exactly right. That's the main thing. What people don't realize is that most turtle nests are raided within the first 24 hours of being laid. Raccoons, crows, possum, fox, all kinds of little egg predators can get them. Now you live in more of an urban area, so you may not have too many of those problems, but out here I got a lot of those problems. So what I'm gonna do is first I wanna get a weight. See, these are the exact same container. So I'm gonna get a weight of some water, okay? Because when you add the water to the incubation substrate, you want to add the same amount of water by weight to the perlite, which we had you go grab at our local home goods store. And this stuff is just used to keep soil from compacting. So right now, well, first I'm going to weigh this. Let's weigh this material because I only want enough of it to kind of line the bottom, right? So you just put a little bit of this perlite in. We're going to weigh it. All right, so look at that, it's 1 ounce. So now what that means is I need to put 1 ounce of water into this. So I need to weigh this, and it's almost 4 ounces. So I gotta dump a little. Let's see, 2.5 ounces. And with this particular species, they like a higher humidity for their incubation. So I may put a little bit more water in this. And you'll see, so 2, it's a little tedious, guys. And if you have more eggs, you obviously just get a larger container and you'll just adjust accordingly. You'll weigh your container with the substrate and then weigh your water out. So this is like, we're doing it by the book. That's 2 ounces, so that would be a 2 to 1. I want to go 1 to 1, so let's dump out a little bit more. All right, I'm gonna go at about 1.8, all right? So I just add that to this. All right, and you just mix it around with your little finger there, right? But I think that's still a little too wet, so I'm gonna just take a dab. You can do it by feel also.
Yep, and then that just dries it out, right?
Exactly. You just add it. It's just like mixing cement. If you have, if your cement is too liquidy, it won't work. So you just add more dry materials, and that's what we're doing here. So I'm just gonna do that. But again, like I said, the Asian box turtle, they like a bit of a higher humidity, so a little bit more liquid is fine, but you never want running water. You just want this to be moist. Exactly. So you create that. So since we're gonna keep them in this, the other thing I wanna do is I'm gonna poke a couple of little air holes in this. So I'm gonna put an air hole here with I have a little soldering iron. Just put an air hole there, and I'm gonna go ahead and give it 1 air hole up top. This way it allows some gas to exchange, because believe it or not, the little dude in there is transferring oxygen and diffusing oxygen and carbon dioxide through the shell. So now we go over to this. This is quite a large brick that you got me here, Paul, but that's all right.
I'll keep the rest.
I'm stoked, yeah, it'll come in handy over here. This is called orchid moss or sphagnum moss. I got in trouble on my channel because I said orchid, but it's orchid.
You can't mess up on YouTube, can you?
Yeah, you can't mess up on YouTube.
You get bashed.
There are amazing, what do they call them? The grammar Nazis and stuff?
Yes, yes.
You know, I mean, we're talking stream of consciousness sometimes, and you know, you might flub a word or 2 or 400. So this is simple. I just moisten this, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna moisten this, but then I'm gonna squeeze out all the excess. It's messy, but I like doing this sphagnum because this is gonna keep these guys nice and moist. So I just put it in this little area, just like that.
He's living the high life.
Oh, dude, that's the way you do it. You start them young. Start them young, Paul. You know, you just get these little dudes in their little bed. You tuck them in at night, just like that. So we got our air holes. we've got a little sphagnum moss, we got our perlite. And so what I want to have happen is when I put this top on, we're going to have gas exchange, right? Otherwise, you do what's called burping.
Yep.
You just open this every couple of days to transfer it. But what I do is, since I put the air holes in it, we have a fan in these incubators. This is my buddy Chris, makes these incubators from sea serpent. So if you guys get into reptiles, they make different sizes. They make small ones. I went for the big ones. I got 2. Right now, there's not a lot of eggs right now. But anyhow, we're gonna put this little dude right in here, okay? And I'm gonna keep you abreast of his development. And or her, it could, you know.
Yeah, we just never know.
You know, it's gender fluid right now.
Yep,
it's just
exactly.
an egg. There's no sex at this point. We don't know. That's another interesting thing. Tortoise and crocodilian eggs and a few other reptilian species, you determine the gender of the egg by where you incubate the egg at. If it's at a higher temperature, mostly males. If it's at a lower temperature, then you get females. And crocodilians, I believe it might be flipped. I don't know. Don't hold me to it. But I'm going to put him right there. That's it. But while you guys are here, why don't I show you a little sulcata tortoise that is hatching out right now. So look at that, guys.
Look at his, let me get the focus.
Get in there. So there is...
You can see his little head.
There's his little face. So over the next week, if you look down in here, you see this is the yolk sac. So the yolk's going to get absorbed. He'll get even bigger and more strength and continue to break out of that shell. And if you don't have the right humidity, as you can see, look, there's little droplets of water in here.
Yep.
So that lets me know there's good humidity in there. It helps them to get the eggshell off them, the egg membrane, whoop-de-doo. And so there you have it, guys. I always feel like, you know, I'm just like spewing out stuff. I hope you guys like the information.
No, trust me, they do. Every time I'm with you, they're just like, oh, we're about to learn something new.
There you go, guys. I'm like 21st century Mr. Rogers. There you have it.
Alrighty, well, if you want to learn more and watch Kenon's videos, it'll be linked in the description. Also, stay updated on the egg. He's going to probably post a few videos as it gets developed. I'll, of course, come over, check it out, and share it on this channel as well. But if you want to do me a favor, check out Camp Canon. Look at this setup right here.
Look at this. My little hang-up when I do lives. So
look at this. Look, this is in his house. His living room's right there. Pretty legit. Alrighty, well, you can check his channel out, link in the description. And without further ado, I mean, the egg.
About 70 days. We got about 70 days to wait. So follow the saga. Hopefully it hatches. Or else that would be kind of an anticlimactic
a
video.
real big bummer.
It'll hatch. We'll get it going. We'll see y'all.
Malaysian box turtle. So that is it. You just saw the egg. The egg went into the incubator, and we'll keep you updated on that. But we're back home now, and I'm looking for the turtles. I have no idea where any of these are right now. They hide in so many different places, but I'll find them. Not the right species I was looking for, but there's another one. Where could they be, honestly? Okay, I see them sometimes over here. Most of the female. She could be over here. Nope, not today. Look at the size of that toad. Oh my lord. Oh, I know just the spot. I know just the spot. Yep, there's one. These dead leaves right here, I put them into this little dip right here because I knew they would go under them and stay cool. So that is the female actually chilling inside there. You have babies. Good job. Good job with the babies. I'm not gonna bother her at all. She's just chilling in those dead leaves, and then there's the male, literally right here in the biofall. This is all crystal clear water. This is the Aquascape biofalls, and all the water just gets pushed out of here straight up from the pump, and it's really clean, fresh, and cooler. So the turtle sits in these weeds that have grown into the pond, something to sit on, and this is the male right here. You wanna know something crazy is after she did lay that egg, for at least a solid 4 to 5 hours, that male sat there and watched that egg, went right next to it and sat there straight looking towards the pond and did not make a single movement. He just sat there guarding that egg. I'm assuming that's what he was doing at least. That is all I've got for y'all today. Today's positive comment shout out going to Islands Life for Life Media. Yeah, buddy, nice work. My 4-year-old son and I love your show. From Vancouver Island, Canada. So I appreciate the support, and to all those who do support me, if you want to win a positive comment, all you gotta do is drop a positive comment in the description below, subscribe to the channel, and hit that like button, and you're automatically entered into having your comment pop up on the screen, just like his. Another thing, if you notice what I've got on now, is the Thump t-shirt. SPF, baby. Thump, right there. My big largemouth. So not only do we have the PC Thump shirt, we also have the new long sleeve PC shirt as well with the signature on this. Let me get this. Oh wow, that's harder than I thought. With the signature on the sleeve, looking clean, bro. That is so badass. So we got that one, and then of course, right now in Florida, you'd not want to be wearing this, but maybe somewhere else in the world you might want to. We got the PC hoodies right there, and the same thing for that. Signature on the side. A few other things on the site. My mom's actually rocking the turtle shirt, supporting today's turtle video. We got a baby, by the way. If you guys haven't figured that out by now, I mean,